Good day. It is Halloween day. Chilly, -6 degrees, give or take, here in Sudbury. Out for a nice bike ride this morning, just to show you another failed attempt at a bike lane. Right now I'm starting on the Rainbow Routes path, which is not a bike lane, it's a multi-use path. Goes from Kelly Lake Road to Coppercliff, so people don't have to walk down the highway. Well, a few years ago, the city tore up Lorne Street, repaved it, redid it, a whole lot of piping underneath, and did a bike lane, or what they call a bike lane. It's one of those bike lanes that's what's that thing Deuce Bigelow said? It's okay, you tried, now get off me. You know, it just horribly failed. It's a terrible bike lane, so I'm making this to show people, hey look, we may have a bike lane, but it may not be the smartest. So here's the bike crossing. They put the button on the other side of the post, not where the biker stands. All right. Unless for some reason the post behind me across the street did the same. They barely even cut the curb so a bike can get across the crossing. If you look, 3/4 of the crossing has a curb. And the bike lights aren't even uncovered, which means they're not wired yet. It's been like this about, I don't know, 4 years maybe. All right, starts off good. We're up off the road. Okay. Now we're on the road, but it's very wide. Not too bad. Can't complain. But across here, that pavement turns to freaking gravel. And it's not just gravel, it's thick and it's mud. So, huts to these people, I'm going on the road. Yeah. I'm just gonna take the lane position. Last time I cut it a little close and almost got hit by a Mercedes. So, another thing about this road, never mind the bike path itself, it's 5 lanes. Look how empty it is. It's near lunchtime, in the middle of the day, during the week. You'd think to justify 5 lanes of traffic, the road would need to be full more than 2 hours a day, 5 days a week. But it's not. Oh, fuck you! Jesus Christ, people. I'm glad I got a camera. That guy's getting reported to the police. Found out local police take videos, evidence of close pass on bikers. So, okay, so this part, they widen the road. Why they do that, you ask? Well, okay, it's not for a turning lane. It's because the bike lane's on the other side of the road. That's right, they paved a bike lane, and if you can see, just to the side of the paint, there's rumble strips. Every bike lane should have these. You know how you drive off the highway and you feel a rumble in your tires? Yeah. You put those, you put those next to the bike lane. Let me show you. If you can, you know? Great idea. Every bike lane should have those when it's attached to a road. Oh. So far so good. This is where the it's okay part is. I don't know why they left that dirt. They redid the whole road, as you can see. For Sudbury, this is what a new road looks like. Anywho. So not so bad at this juncture. Whew. It's a chilly, a little bit. I'm good and warm, I'm sweating. But I also have a nice jacket, a sweater, 2 layers, winter boots right now. Alright, now, no bike crossing at this intersection. Fend for yourself, okay. Fair enough, it only took a little paint to fix. I guess it wasn't in the budget. Up here is where it gets bad. If you notice, there's no sidewalk on this side of the road. Lots of bus stops though. So people walk in the bike lane. Ah, they went and took us off the road. Okay. Perfect. We're not on the road anymore. Yay! Still looks like a bike lane, doesn't it? I'm just gonna give this person a warning. Still looks like a bike lane, doesn't it? Oh, but there's no marked crossing here. All right, not even for the pedestrians. How nice. All right, a bus stop. So this is obviously a commuter area, right? There's bus stops. No crossings though. That's dangerous. Now, have you noticed something? There hasn't been any indication since the bakery if this is a bike lane or not. Well, up to this point, it's newly paved. It was narrower. As narrow as up ahead. Here's where the new pavement stops. So it's safe to assume it was a bike lane. Again, paint wasn't in the budget. But now, we got overhead signs a little low, if it is a bike lane. Ooh, a hole. Lovely. Whatever. So far, zero indication the bike lane ended. Zero indication we're still on the bike lane. Oh, my voice keeps going like I'm a freaking 13. It's the cold air. So, Am I on a bike lane? Am I on a sidewalk? I don't know. It started as a bike lane. Either way, I'm off the road, which, again, for this time of day, isn't busy at all. What time is it? Darn, watch won't turn on. I hate these watches. You try to just lift them up to turn on. Fuck it. It's close to noon, that's all I know. Midday. Lots of glass. That was from somebody's car window. Yeah, this makes for a nice bike lane, huh? Well, like I said, beats being on the road. Still, bus stops, no one to, nowhere for people to walk to them. I guess jaywalking is not a crime in Sudbury. I mean, technically, it's not a federal law in Canada. Cities just make their own bylaws for it, or a whole province can. Like, so who knows? I miss biking in this weather. You don't get so sweaty. You just stay at perfect temperature. I have a hard time believing this is still a bike lane. Oh, look, yet again. No place for people on foot to cross. Well, I know these lights. If that one's green, the one to my right is red. Call this Killer's Crossing. Okay, so not too sure. Are we on a bike lane? I don't know. I guess we're well past the point of saying, you tried, now get off me. You know, car drivers, get off me. If you see a bike on the road, well, there's a bike lane. Because sometimes, case in point, you don't know if it's a bike lane or not, or they're in really poor condition. I'm not even done the street. It gets worse. You believe that? Yeah, it gets worse. Ugh. I love this cold air. It's cleaning out my sinuses. Sorry about the sniffling from it, but it's helping me breathe. I gotta find a way across this intersection. At least this one has a pedestrian crossing. Oh. Still can't tell if I'm on a bike lane or not. I don't know. It was one. There we go. Our time to go. Remember I said it gets worse? Yeah, right beside this building. It's barely wide enough for one person to walk through. I've had the unfortunate pleasure, we'll call it, of biking through what I think might have tried to be a bike lane. and a person walking down here. And oh geez, look at that. A post and everything. Well, there's no cars behind me, so on the road. Sometimes you're just safer on the road, I guess. Now, more. Is this bike lane or not? I don't know. 4 years, this bike lane has sat like this, which, by the way, they didn't bother to build anything on the other side of the road. So it's just one bike lane on one side of the road. I guess if you're going the opposite way, you're SOL. So Sudbury, people's lives depend on these lanes. If you look around the world, it's not hard to do. It's not exactly hard to see that lots of people die from cars every year biking, or just hurt. I mean, I wonder how much it would have cost to fix that, or finish that, I should say. Never mind, fix it, finish it. 1, maybe 2 million. Well, sure, sounds like a lot, but the infinite wisdom of Sudbury City Council just bought up 12, that's right, $12 million of property downtown across the street from our cruddy old arena to not have a decision whether they want to rebuild it or refinish it, you know, do some renovations. All these properties, 2 city blocks bought and paid for without a plan. I'm going to assume this is no bike lane. $12 million for 2 city blocks makes 2 for a bike lane sound like chump change. Let's be honest, this bit to my left, I have no idea what that is. Where'd it come from? I don't know. Is that supposed to be a bike lane? I don't think so. It kind of ends right here. Literally throws you into the curb. Oh, I hate this city with a passion. I really do. I don't care about anybody but car drivers. I hate living here. Well, back on the road. I guess from this point of view, I'm about to enter Raccoon City. You remember the last Resident Evil movie? Well, this was the road that led out of Raccoon City. That's right. This is a tunnel that was full of armored trucks and everything trying to block people in. No bike lane through it. No way around it. In a blind corner. There. I've had enough complaining for today. So that was the Lorne Street bikeway, if you can even call it that. I guess every time I take it, which is not often, I'm lucky to be alive. Oh, it's a pipe dream. Take care of yourself and each other. Goodbye.